So Madden 15 Ultimate Team is finally here. As soon as you guys enter this mode, they're going to ask you to select a uniform, and you guys, if you know me, if you've been a subscriber before, I am picking the New England Patriots as my uniform. But then right after that, they're going to ask you what you want to select as your chemistry for your team. And if you guys want Johnny Football, if you want Johnny Money Manziel as your quarterback, pick the short pass chemistry, and you should get him every single time. We're going to start this pack off with John Fox as our head coach, but then there it is, Johnny Manziel, a 70 overall gold quarterback out of this pack. And the way the overalls are, the way these cards are when you first start, he is one of the best players you can get, because we're going to take a look at the back of this card, and he has 80 speed, and at this point in MUT 15, that is something you want on your team. So after you get done opening up your chemistry pack, they're going to give you 50 free coins to open up what they call your welcome pack. And you guys know how this works. It's pretty much the rest of the players to fill out your team. But you can see the third player we get out of this pack is Jaworski Lane, and you will get 170 overall. He happens to be mine. He's a 73 overall fullback. And then towards the end of the pack, we get a Lombardi trophy, and this does go in the Ultimate Team kickoff set. It's pretty much a bunch of collectibles you will earn when you first start Ultimate Team to try and get yourself some packs and some coins. Unfortunately, at this point, you can't buy any packs throughout the store, so taking a look at our roster, it's not very good. Johnny Manziel, the highlight, as a 70 overall. We do have Jaworski Lane and then Brandon Tate at wide receiver, but taking a look at our defense, there is absolutely nothing to write home about, and it doesn't get much better. But still, we gotta play one game before we can start playing online, so let's get into it.
Coming up here on EA Sports as we come to you from Foxborough, Massachusetts for today's game. So that means Brandon Tate will be back for the opening kick. Steven Hauschka ready to kick it away to start today's game.
So here we go, guys, my first ever play in Madden 15 Ultimate Team, and there's no way getting around this. After you get all your players and fill out your squad, you have to pick a solo challenge to do. So I figured, why not take on the defending champs? Brandon Tate on the kick return, looking for something, but he can't find anything. So here comes Johnny Football, 70 overall, to lead our offense onto the field. Already faced with a 2nd and 2. Manziel is going to go play action. He's going to roll out to the right, and we're going to find a wide open receiver down the field. That's Hogan. He picks up 24 yards on the play. And I really want you guys to look at the players' emotions in the presentation, because this game honestly looks amazing. Here you can see Brandon Tate, our best wide receiver, drops a wide open pass. But apparently, we got to get used to that with these players' catching ratings. So on 3rd and 12, we're looking for a conversion, and we drop yet another pass. So we're just going to go ahead. We are going to take our 3 points, and you guys can see the field goal is completely different in this game. The wind actually plays a factor. You can see it's blowing back and forth. You can't let it sit there. You're constantly having to use both sticks at the same time, and that field goal comes up about 10 yards short. So you guys can see things are a little bit different. I'm struggling at first, so with just over a minute left in the second quarter, I'm looking to get the run game going. Chris Rainey gets out in the open field, picks up a solid gain, and here we go with that no huddle attack. Johnny Football looking to make plays. 50 seconds remaining. Manziel, he's going to snap the ball, and here we go. He's rolling out to the right. Johnny Manziel sees some open field, makes a spin move, and now he's taking off down the sideline, tiptoes, and is finally brought out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So we're going to go ahead, take our first timeout, and we are looking to get our first point of the game. 3rd and 15, Manziel looking, rolling out to the right. I see a receiver deep down the field, and we end up connecting with Brandon Tate for our first ever touchdown. Johnny Football out here making plays. I'm telling you guys, you want to pick the short pass chemistry. You want to get him on your team. So with 1 play remaining, we end up tackling Coleman on the play. And now I'm going to show you guys the halftime presentation, just in case you want to check it out.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both teams have had their moments so far today. and that's why we have a tight game on our hands. We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half. All right, let's do it. Here's a look at the first half highlights. Patriots with possession early in the first. The quick pass and completion is made, and that connection will lead to a gain of 24 yards. Patriots have it midway through the second. He'll head outside to the right on the run. He would pick up 32 yards and then duck out of bounds. Patriots have it later on the drive. The deep ball is on target here, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Pats land the first punch.
Bullock is ready.
Starting off the second half, Johnny Manziel once again going play action. Looking down the field, I usually don't roll out this often, but I'm just having way too much fun with Johnny football as we end up finding yet another receiver down the field. And you can see we are late in the fourth quarter, so the Seahawks use their first timeouts. Now on 4th and 4, we're looking to pick up this conversion, and we end up picking it up. Johnny Manziel with yet another pass, and that is going to end up being the ball game. And here you can see once again the players' emotions on big plays. So we go on to win the solo challenge, and then afterwards I was notified I had 2 unopened packs. You can see here we get an MVP trophy collectible, and then we get a bronze badge. And honestly, with these two things, you can see the MVP trophy is another collectible you add to that Ultimate Team kickoff set. But this badge bronze, I believe it belongs to the MUT Master set, and if you complete that, you get that 99 overall Richard Sherman. But I heard that thing is almost impossible to do. It's gonna take months. So we also have one more pack to open, and that is the loyalty pack for playing previous Madden games. So what are we gonna get? Alright, we get another badge. We get an Ian Williams 68 overall, Tommy Bohannon, and then we get the Panthers offensive playbook, something that will be deadly to use with Johnny Manziel. So I wanted to open up some packs. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough coins for a pro pack, so we're going to open up a rookie pack. What are we going to get? Alright, we get Cameron Lawrence from the Cowboys, and then after that, we really don't get much, so nothing to write home about in the pack so far. But that is it for episode 1. Episode 2 will be out very shortly. Let's try and hit 150 likes before it comes out. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I promise you'll want to sub here for Madden 15 Ultimate Team.